Sir, how many parts in language assessment?
In language assessment, there is a combined language assessment test, and it's called CLA. And I'm very happy to know that you also have a website where you have all these instructions and all the different documents related to combined language assessment. I think you have it, and what's the name of
Yes,
it?
that is the unpm.blogspot.com. It is very famous around the world. Just only I have the one, as well as the audio tests are also available at the YouTube channel. Just search the audio test for United Nations missions. You can find there, sir.
Combined language assessment is also called CLA. It has 50 marks in total. It has two parts: reading comprehension, which is 20 marks, and audio comprehension is 30 marks, which is followed by report writing. So I will first discuss about the reading comprehension. In reading comprehension, they will give you three papers in the examination hall. The first one is the text of a mission related incident. It's an incident report followed by follow-up reports, 2 or 3 or 4 sometimes follow-up reports. And it's a text and you have to read it. And the second paper are the 10 questions about this incident report and the follow-up reports. And the third one is a blank sheet for your note taking. Now these three papers you will have, and when the time starts, you have to read the text. Now this is a very important point, and most of the people they fail here because they just read again and again, or their reading speed is very slow. So the important thing is when you read it carefully and you also highlight those points where you want to which are very important for you, and especially the ones which are important facts, because this all exercise will be followed by the report writing. In report writing, all these facts will also again come up again. So you have to write the facts also about the important facts on your rough sheet, which has been the blank sheet which has been given to you, and also you have to read for giving the answer of 10 questions which have been also been provided to you. So when you read it, just read it carefully, because you will not have time to read it again, and also highlight it. And after reading it, you have to give 10 the answers of 10 questions. It is always better to read the 10 questions before, because if you read the 10 questions before, then you will really know which are the areas where you have to focus more. So after reading those 10 questions, and when you read this, you will have you really know it will be a targeted approach. So you will know where you have to highlight and how you have to give the answer. And then you have also write some of the important facts on your blank sheet also. So this exercise will take 20 minutes, and this is a very crucial exercise because in that you have to write, you have to do two things: answer the 10 questions and also write the important facts on your blank sheet for the report writing, which will come in the next phase. So the next important the phase will be audio comprehension. In audio comprehension, they will you have to listen to different videotapes. The first one is a narrative. About one person will just narrate one incident report. It is related to the same incident, but he will narrate it, or she will narrate that incident. And after narration, there will be a dialogue between two people about the same incident. So all these things will be repeated again and again. And again, in this one again, you will be provided one blank sheet where you can write the facts about those the narration and about the dialogues which has taken place. So now you will have two blank sheets, one blank sheet from the previous from the previous reading comprehension, and the second blank sheet from the audio, and then you will have all these material with you for report writing, which will be the last aspect which we have to write. Now this all aspects this all takes 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And in 30 minutes you have to listen and also write to the complete report. So in complete report they will give you a form, a report writing form, and on that form you have to write a report. And in this report it is very, very important to know that the report has to be brief, it has to be complete, it has to be clear. This is very, very important in writing a report. And yes, you want to ask
But
something?
should not be like a story. Always write in third party. For example, he stated that the team arrived at the scene by 2100 hours, like that.
Yes, exactly. It has to be and it is something all the police officers do. Report writing we all do in our police work.
Yes, usually they can.
Yes, wherever we are, we when we go to a crime scene, we write an incident report. But this incident report should be very professionally made. It shouldn't have extra points. The only things which are related to that incident should be there. It should start, of course, from the time, at what time it has taken place, from the date, at what was the date, and there is a specific way of writing it. For example, in time, you have to write in a 24-hour system, like 2100 hours, 2000 hours on Sunday, 19th March 2023. So this should be the sequence. And then you have to write who reported it, who is the complainant, who is the victim, who are the witnesses. This is a pure police work which we all do in our police stations. And you have to write the suspects, and if there is a description of a suspect, you have to write the description of the suspect, and if there is a motive, or if there is why they have done it and how they have done it, or the crime. All those aspects should be narrated in the report. So a report is a professional. It should be very professional. You should be, and I always say you should remember 5 W's and H. The 5 W's are who, when, where, what, why, and how. This should be in your mind, and just answer all these questions. Who, it means suspects, complainants, victims, witnesses, when, what was the time, what was the date, where, the location, exact location where it has taken place, what, the type of crime, why, the motive, and the causes and the reasons behind it, and how it happened, the scene of, especially the scene of crime. So all these aspects, they have to be mentioned in the report.
One thing is very important while you are writing a report, that is called time sequence. It's very important, sir.
Chronological.
Yes. For example, sometimes people, when they start, they tell us the last times, follow up report last, and go to the top. That is not a good thing, because when you start report writing, there should be a time sequence, step by steps. That is already you read in the reading as well as also in the listening in the audio. That is very important. Time sequence is very important in a report writing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, and thank you very much. It's a very important point. And from the very beginning of the examination, you must write all these things on your rough paper, on the blank sheet which has been given to you, and you must just keep on writing all these important points, so that at the end you must be able to write your report comprehensively. So this is the incident report with the follow-up, different follow-up reports. It is 2 pages, and you can see these are the 10 questions. So what I suggest that you should read the questions first. I will only read 3 questions, the 3 first questions. Where was the victim before the kidnap? So where was the victim? Second question is, how many men kidnapped the victim? How many men? And the third one is, what were the color and type of the vehicle involved? Color and type of the vehicle. Now, I've just read 3, but in fact you should read all the 10. Now I'll read the text and I will highlight those areas which has been asked in the question paper. At 10:30 hours, 1st May 2011, an anonymous call was received at United Nations UNPOL station in Marseille, Port-au-Prince, stating that 30 years old Haitian male had been kidnapped 1 hour before. The note stated that the man was waiting in front of a medical center. Now this was the first question. Where was the victim? So I will highlight in front of the medical center located in the Port-au-Prince, where he was forced by 3 Haitian, this was the second question, how many men kidnapped? The 3 Haitian men to get into the brown minibus. This was the third question. What was the color of the vehicle? So I'll highlight this. So I've highlighted the 3 questions, the answers of the 3 questions which have been asked here. So I'll write the answer in front of a medical center. Then, how many men kidnapped the victim? 3 men kidnapped the victim. And what were the color and the type of the vehicle? Brown minibus. At the end, when I'll answer all the 10 questions, I will also on the blank paper, sheet which has been given to us, I'll write those important points for the report writing. For example, the time of the incident, the date, the location, for example, in front of the where the abduction was taken place, kidnapping was taken place, kidnapping in front of medical center, like the how many, there were 3 men, the vehicle, brown minibus, and 30 years old Haitian male was the victim. But we will do all these at the end. After answering these 10 questions, then we will write on the blank paper some of the important questions which will relate to the report writing at the end of the examination.
Reading and audio comprehension are 100 marks each and are necessary to qualify before driving assessment. The final result sheet can be seen here.